a second. No, let me take it off. Good morning, YouTube. I've been chilling off of this internet. I'm about to go eat and eat me some curry chicken and make a smoothie. So that's basically the only thing that I'm about to do before I get to work. You understand? Um, I'm trying to stay away as possible from my daughter because she's has a like a bad cold and she's been throwing up like a lot of phlegm and stuff, and I don't like to be surrounded by all of that. I can't get sick. I don't have everything that's what's happening to me and what is brought to me is something that can't be in return as far as with me working as with income. So I can't lose. You know what I'm saying? Lose is not a good word for me. I can't lose money. Hello, Elroy. Good morning. It's it's about like 9:15 over here in California. Thank you, thank you. Y'all could tap the screen if y'all know what I mean. Just chilling in the living room. Because I know usually when somebody's sick, it's either like they didn't have COVID or they'll have it or something like that, and I can't afford to get sick like that. So that's just what's going on right now. She came back from vacation, so I guess she was in Japan for like 5 days or 6 days or something like that. I don't know. And now she's back. She stayed here like the whole night yesterday, and she just stayed in the bed the whole time, just giving her medicine and stuff like that. Hello. No, I'm not Mexicana. No, I'm not Mexican. I'm about to get to the kitchen and go eat me some curry chicken that the lady made over here. Just kind of eating whatever I can. I haven't eaten rice in like 2 weeks, so I've been eating like food from my job that's just like very not too much tasty, with a whole lot of seasoning, because at my job they don't put salt and stuff like that. They only put very minimal seasonings on the foods. I'm Filipino, actually Filipina. 11 people in here and I got one like. Okay. I'm a dietary aide and I'm a server in an independent assisted senior living. So I work with patients in a nursing rehabilitation, and then I work as a server in an independent assisted senior living. So I have 2 jobs. I'm about to get to the kitchen over here. Yes, I have, Elroy. Yes, I've made it before too. So that's something that's not new to me lately in the past years. Um, The lady made some pancake too for my daughter, but she doesn't want to eat it. I guess she's gonna have something else. But I am gonna have a smoothie, so this is gonna be part of my smoothie for this morning. This is my little cup that I use for my iced coffee, but I'm not gonna bring my iced coffee today. I'm gonna be making a smoothie. So, um, she made some curry. So this is curry. It's kind of like been cold in the refrigerator, but you guys see it. Curry with the cocoa. I'm about to warm it up with some rice, so I'll be right back. Give me a second. Or I can actually bring you guys, since you guys will be like, where you guys are not staring at nothing. Are you going to bake some cookies? No. It looks like I'm about to it looks like I'm about to heat up some food is what I'm about to do. I woke up like around what I woke up like at what 6 a.m. I've been up since my hair has been cut, so I only have this much of hair. Okay, I used to have hair maybe like up to here, so I had 2 inches cut off. So curry goes inside. Okay. I hate doing watch time hours, but I guess that's just how it goes. I'm wearing a sweater and everything. Call me Tay Tay, okay? So I'm gonna heat up that. Actually, wait a minute on that one. How's y'all day so far? You guys trying to get to somewhere? I know I am. I'm about to see if I can go pick up my paycheck down the street today, but I'm not going to that job. It's only my part-time, but we have paychecks coming out today. So, I mean, I could always pick it up tomorrow because tomorrow's Saturday, but, you know, it's always nice to kind of like get things in order and stuff like that or whatever, just to kind of put it in me, understand, you know, put the checks in me. But today I have my dietary aid at 12, so I'm trying to get to that. It's 9:22, so I still have an hour and a half to get ready. So you guys are just gonna do a little damn, that's just hot. I don't even want it in there.
Dad. Oh. May bago pa lang ano, ba't hindi mo ito ikabit? Ikaw na kotse.
So I'm gonna transfer that bowl in here. And then I'm gonna transfer the rice in here. Is y'all ready for the summertime? I am. Oh shit. I am without the job. Ain't nobody likes to work in the summertime, but I guess this is my rice. A little rice pot, you know what I'm saying? Thank you likes, whoever that is. Um, YouTube be boring when it's only just about working. You know what I'm saying? But my watch time hours don't. I don't want to make my watch time hours and gaining off of my job. I only was just showing my job because I want to show y'all that I'm making money. Okay, because sometimes I leave out words that tend to miss um, miss some of the things that I'm talking about, and I don't completely finish of what I'm saying. Okay, so it leads to not, so it actually leads to me doing something that's real, and you guys are not completely seeing the whole entire picture. You know what I mean? I know you guys see me outside. I'm about to sit down. Right here. I'm gonna show you guys this little banana. Hold on. So there's there's these kind of bananas. These are called, see it? It says baby banana. This is a baby, and this is a, see? Okay. So this is for my smoothie, and this is for my curry chicken. All right. So I'm going to eat this little, like I am a little, like, Curious George type of monkey. You know what I'm talking about? But I ain't little Curious George because it's a little kid. Little son. Just a little son. You understand? So I got my rice. Good morning, James. Nice to have you. Nice to have you in my chat, as always. Yes. I wanted to say something, but I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? Stacy. Okay. Who is? Oh, okay. EA 13. What's the best job I ever had? So mostly in my adulthood was all kitchen jobs. So the best job you ever had is gonna be nails. It's gonna be hands off, sitting down, creating and putting art to work. Because I mean, I can't say I ever worked as like in a car doing mechanic, or like say like fixing a TV or fixing a computer, or like fixing a sewing machine, or like I don't know how to sew. It would be nice. I don't know. I mean, even the easiest things that you could even say, a journalist, is even something that's easy, but it's a job, right? But I haven't done any of that stuff. It's more like putting in something that I like to put together. Because I mean, like those things are like reality type stuff too, right? Like people doing certain types of jobs because they have good hands to, to fix a car, or like fix whatever electronics and stuff like that. Because I know people in my family, they could fix electronics and stuff like that. So I'm ready to eat the little banana. You guys see it? This is what, like, excuse me, Southeast Asian eat little bananas, like with their food and stuff. Or like, I don't know if you guys ever seen, like, Philippine will eat these types of things, but it's like it's like a daily kind of You know what I'm saying? When they sit down and go eat with rice and stuff like that. So I have my rice here. So it's fully like, this is a small plate, okay? So this is a bowl and this is a little small plate. Okay, see it? It's not like this big old plate. You feel me? This is a pancake. This is a regular plate. My daughter doesn't want to eat it, so that's up to her. About to make the smoothie later. So this is the curry. Here, I'll show you guys. So I like to warm up my rice separated from my food because the rice gets kind of hard inside the refrigerator. So you want to put the time temperature and the number count of how much to heat that up and a difference from heating up your main dish. Because it does have chunkier meat. So this is curry, okay, curry chicken. It has bell pepper, and then there's some minced ginger inside here that she made. So there's more of like a coconut milk or cream. So it's either or. I would more use a coconut cream instead of a coconut milk. But coconut creams are a little bit more expensive. So a lot of people will just buy a can of coconut milk. Ever for adulthood when you don't take a job too serious. I don't like cashier jobs. I used to have those. Like Old Navy, Panera. But Panera, I did shit. I outtook that job. Like I overcame that job. My Panera cashiering job I did for like 2.5 years. Um, that was the longest. I did like a cashier job 2.5 years. And then I worked as a cashier in a Chinese supermarket. That was not, I already explained about that, but I did that for like almost 14 months, 15 months. So that's like a year and like 3 months. Um, but that was from from the start. And then I started coming up a little bit better, I guess, or trying to keep it together. So it's always going to be a in the family. Yeah, I don't know about the cousin, but it is a baby of the it's from Ecuador. I don't know. This one's from Ecuador. So yeah, you guys excuse me. I had to remove my little something. Um, can't wait to go swimming. Do you like to swim? Yeah. So I wanted to do a little content of because I usually do the beach kind of content with my little clients, but now it's kind of like I was trying to invite them last year, but it was too late. The summertime heat was already calming down. So I wanted to take them to Raging Waters. It's like water slides. It's like a water slide park. Oh, here. You guys want to see the food? Oh, wait. I'll show you guys more of a closer and a taller. Um, what are burro? What is burro bananas? So, um, foreigners like real, country like they eat it with rice, like adobo, chicken adobo. They'll eat a banana, like you can eat it with a banana. It comes with potatoes and adobo sauce and chicken. You can either have pork adobo or whatever, chicken, whatever. But it's good to eat it with the little baby banana. Um, Even like with curry, you could eat it with banana. You know what I'm saying? Oh, right, right. You're right. Burro banana. You brought me back. Okay, okay. Um, mm-hmm. You're right, bro. But I had to like, cause I'm like, when you got that word, I wasn't too sure if you were saying it in your language or something. You know what I mean? But you're calling it as a name. Yes. And this curry doesn't have too much spice. It's more of a plain cocoa kind of feel with ginger. I'm more of a spice and ginger, but she made it very kind of light. Mm-hmm. Small ones. I can't wait till Saturday and Sunday. Um, Even though I work very lightly on a Saturday, Sunday, um, it was supposed to be cut down to 4 hours, but he brought back a little bit more hours because he said he felt bad. So I start 11 o'clock to, no, 11:30 to 6 p.m. So I don't get off too late, but I don't get off too early. So I can't really do not too much content. Like if I was to get off at 6 o'clock, I could probably cook in the kitchen a little bit, but I'll wait for a Monday. But I feel like on a Sunday or something, like I want to do my laundry. I really hate to do watch time hours because all you have to do is keep talking. Like I really just don't want to sit there and not say nothing because that will bore the shit out of people. Not unless you're showing something. Like right now, I'm just eating, I'm gonna show you guys how I do my smoothie. I'm actually gonna pull it out right now. Hold on. So this right here is from Fri-Yay. I got the mango chunks. These are great. Okay, like Tony the Tiger, great. They're great. They're great. And then these are from the Dollar Tree. The strawberry, mango, and blueberries. Okay, you understand? $3. Just like that. And then I got my banana because this doesn't have any bananas in it. Okay, so just those fruits. It's not like the fresh fruits. Normally I do get free fresh fruits from when I bring it from my job, but I didn't want to carry it. So I said, sometimes I'll just keep it in the freezer, but most of the time I'll bring some from my work. So both of my jobs, they have fruits. Like I'm the one that cuts the fruits in my full-time job. My part-time job, they have a little prep cook or not a prep cook. They actually have the chef or the cook doing it. So my bad, the chair was shaking. Um, yeah, so at in my full-time, I'm the one that does the fruit. So because I'm dessert, so we have to do fruit bowls and fruit cups and stuff like that. It gets tiring when you work 6 days a week for how many months? You know what I mean? I've been doing this since December. And I only just started doing 6 days only about a month ago. For a whole 2.5 months, I was working 7 days straight. 7 days straight for 2.5 months. And December 5th is when I started my part-time. My full-time, I started January 30th. So, yeah, I only just got it my day off like a month, probably like a month and 2 weeks now. I finally, so when you guys are actually seeing me do a Monday live, and it's going to be a long one, that's when I first started. And it was the one where I did the Forever 21 haul. That was my first Monday that I did. That was my first day off. Like I took advantage of, I'm taking advantage of every Mondays I have. I'm doing 5-hour lives. I'm doing 6-hour lives, whatever it is, 7-hour lives. It doesn't matter. Only because I hate to do watch time hours. And I'm telling y'all, it's something that I don't like, even like right now, because I took off 3 or 4 days. It's something that I don't like. I'm just doing this so I could actually let you guys know that I am still on my you know what I'm saying, on my paper, on my little, grind type shit. Like everything that comes to me outside, I could be very respectful. I see your question over there, pragmatic. Don't worry, I'm gonna catch it. Um, I could be very respectful and show them culture and tradition, or even just of an energy that you bring that's in within how your personality is, because you're a certain dialect with that kind of race. You know what I mean? But if you get to me and if you try, you was trying to say something, pragmatic. What happened? You didn't quite put your question together. Um, I don't know, because there's always haters and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see a hater at work, I'm going to keep observing. But once I already know that you already trying to come to the manager about something or whatever, then I'm like, hold on. You in some type of like, I don't want to say competition, but there's some type of motive that you're trying to like put out. Like, if you see some differences that I can't put into safetyness within the senior people, and I don't want to respect it. Like, say if I say, okay, there's a wet floor, and I know that that person is already too close and standing right there, and I don't do nothing, then that just means that I'm not supervising what I need to do in my responsibilities. So if you're gonna catch me thinking like I don't care, then I see. But if it's something that how do you say, if it's something that I am aware of, and we don't, like, say we don't have a wet floor sign, that doesn't mean that I wasn't aware of it. You're trying to catch me off guard to say, hey, she didn't put that there because she don't care. I don't want you doing that. Don't do that to me. Don't think like I don't see it. Don't think I'm not on my space. That is my space. So if I'm on it and we don't have it right here, best believe I'm gonna go try and go get something somewhere, or let somebody know that I need to put it there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always so easy, so quick to have people talk about what you're not doing, and I don't like that shit. That's why I let people at my job, I let them straight up know my character of how I'll let you know how I be and what I get done on my, and on my shit. I'll let you know if you're doing something that's, what I'm saying, that you probably didn't learn, and I could probably teach, I mean, like, I'm not even gonna say it like that. If I see something and I'll say it nicely and I'll say, oh, okay, you could do it like that, but if they told you to do it like that, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of answer I'll feed back or give back to people. Or if I let them know, like, oh, okay, you can do it like this is how I do it, if I'm training or something, or if they don't know how to do it, oh, okay, use it like this, use this amount, use this tool. It's not like I'm trying to direct you because you're dumb. Shit, but if you want to act dumb, then you can go do that. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's a fat girl that works at my job that doesn't know how to comprehend certain types of ways that she feels like she could try to fit in just because her mother was a patient there for a year or two. And that doesn't mean that they need to bow down to you and say hi to you all the time and shit like that. Like, you are earning some paper to work because it's a safety net type of job that you need to understand, and you need to give it. You need to give it your all. You need to do 100% what type of policy and rules that they have that you cannot, like, fall back into. You got to remember some of the things that when, like, see, my test, I have so many things to remember, and I try and teach, like, I was training that one girl. That's why she wanted to come and fuck with me. That's why she was trying to be like, okay, you know, because she was tired, a fat girl. She trained her for like 2 days. She's supposed to train her the third day today, yesterday, but she was like, let me go to her and go learn about the desserts and how she do it. Because the fat girl tried to show her how to do the desserts, and she, like I said, big girl came in here about a month and 3 weeks. It's gonna be about a month and 3 weeks, but people tend to, when they first start, it's either or. They work their hardest in their mind and in, like, this is what I'm gonna show y'all, this is what I know. Or you can go into a job and think like, I'm gonna get away with certain things because then sometimes the manager ain't looking. So I kind of tend to kind of, like, how do you say, do like a little phone time on the side, even while we're doing it on the line and stuff like that. Like, sometimes they on their phone, and sometimes, like, the manager will allow them, but that's before everything happened with the situation with the guy with the bleach that went in his eyes. So everything kind of changed, like safetiness and all this kind of, like, don't do this, don't do that. Wear gloves all the time when, just don't let the nurses and the med techs go inside the kitchen and start touching stuff. So it's a whole lot of that. Now, if the main people that stay inside the kitchen, the 5 people, because it's a full staff when there's 5 people in the kitchen. That's us. That's 5. Okay. There's 2 cooks, there's 1 prep, and there's 1 main cook, and there's 3 dietary aides. So that's 5 people. Um, if one starts lacking off because they feel like they could try and just, like, manipulate, some type of area and say, okay, let me just say I'm gonna use the bathroom, but I'm gonna stay in the bathroom and I keep talking my, whatever, to whoever. Like, that's you lacking off your job. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, say, I'm gonna half-ass dishwash this dish and still have it a little bit dirty on the dish because I'm not really, like, so into my job. And then it comes to us saying a whole lot of shit, and, like, we look at it, sometimes we don't say nothing, and sometimes we'll be like, okay, here, you need to go put this plate and you need to wash it again. And then There's an attitude. So if you feel like there's nothing wrong with that, you come into a job where you know that you're coming in wrong and you try and give an attitude, I'm gonna straight up let you know. Just for real. Like I'm that type of person because I could it's like I'm watching, you know what I'm saying? But that's not for me to be like, okay, that's the first thing you did. Okay, let me just tell you right now that that's something that you shouldn't be doing. I'm not like that. That's not me. I'm gonna keep watching and I'm gonna see how much you try and get away with your shit. I'm gonna see. Cause I know that there's certain areas in me when I go to work, but see, this is the stuff, this is the type of like muscle activity I do. When I go inside a kitchen, I already know the areas of where to go first. First is the sink, then you go to the dish room. First, you see the dessert person that was before you and see how much she already used of them cups. Because if you ain't got enough, she used it all, that just means I ain't got shit, that I gotta go use something else. And that's the hard part about my position. And so when I have to go do something like that, but I want some time to myself, I want to make me an iced coffee, I want to make me a smoothie. That's extra muscle activity that I have to put to try and hide from the manager watching me, because I'll go sneak up a little plastic cup in the storage back there. You know what I'm saying? While I'm supposed to be working on my desserts, I'll go sneak up in the pantry and go give me a little clear cup, and I'll go get me, and then I'll go back to the ice box, get some ice. I'll carry a little pouch of a little what is it called? Little sandwich bags, little like Ziploc bags that have little iced coffee in it. So this is what I use. So this is my iced coffee. I put a little bit of this, and then I'll go to the break room and I'll pour my little almond milk and my little coffee creamer that I have inside the refrigerator inside there. I'll sneak it outside and I do my little thing. But see, when you do these things, you gotta be extra fat. You can't just start slacking off and not thinking about what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Just get to it, do that, hide your little iced coffee, then start to get to work. And some of them, they just take, like their sweet old little time. And that's the part I don't like, because then they always get talked about. Oh, you didn't finish this, you didn't do that, you didn't do that. So we all get in trouble? No. Mm-mm. It's like, it's stress because we have to look at the same thing that we're touching all the fucking time. So when we conversate at work, they talk about their families. I don't really talk about my family. They just know I got 2 kids. I don't say nothing else. But I hear them speaking in Spanish and I hear a lot of stuff. So sometimes I'm like I'm the ear that listens to all the shit that they're talking about. So I don't play, but like I'll feed into their conversation. A little air fryer. Let me go get my blender. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Okay. So hold on. Oh, it's getting a little lighter here. What's going on here? Hold on, you guys. Check out something. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to hide this. So this is my super greens. This is from Costco. um, 1 pouch of this. See all the little vegetables? You guys see it? Onion. Oh no, this is a pomegranate. Pomegranate. I thought it was a red onion. Pomegranate, blueberries, and carrots, and I don't know what that is, but broccoli. I don't know what the kale. Is that broccoli, lemon, all kinds of shit, right? So this is what that is, Zena greens, right? It says add 1 stick pack to 10 to 12 ounce of cold water with ice. Okay. For best taste, drink after mixing. Yes, that is very true. All right. So I'm done with my food here. I'm about to wash that in a little bit. So this is how I'm going to do my little blender type stuff. Okay. So obviously it's clean. Yeah, I can't wait. I was already telling the lady upstairs, I can't wait till Monday. Because, you know, Saturday and Sunday is just giving me a little like $500, $600. You know what I'm saying? And that's per paycheck. So first, I do this one last. But let me go wash my hands and let me go get some scissors. Put this away. I'll be right back. Hold on, you guys. Here I come. Here I come. So I got this. Let me see something. Okay. So banana goes in. How's my lighting, you guys? All right. So I went back there to go wash my hands. It's a little getting too soft, but it's all right. It's okay. Still going there. I need a lot of bananas, so that would be a good enough amount. Then we have our frozen. So this could stay frozen. You don't have to thaw it out and all that shit. You just like one more strawberry. Okay. So that one has a lot of strawberries inside, just maybe like 3 mangoes, or wait, 4. But I'm about to put more mango in there, okay? So. I love the smell of mangoes. Okay. Maybe a few more. Like 2 more. Like that. I don't want it to come out because once you open it up, it's going to start coming all out. All right. And then you pour your little water. So, water bottle. And when I pour, I'll leave like a quarter. like a quarter left, and then I'll see how much more I need. Okay, because that banana was a little bit bigger than my kind of like what I used, but sometimes I do always pick the longer one. Yeah, Shan. Usually, but if it's not there, then it's not there. I don't even know why I say usually. It doesn't even fucking matter. We don't want you. We don't want you. So that came inside the whole thing. Right? You see it? See how green it looks? So you see the bright colors, right? It looks very dark in there. Um, I recommend you guys get this and drink it every day. This gives you good energy. I'm not kidding. The basic kind of fruits that you guys want to kind of use to, but more even just putting one banana in any other kind of fruit will always work. If you don't want to taste the melons, put milk instead of water. Because if you put water, you're gonna taste more of the melons. I make a smoothie for a patient at the assisted senior living independent, and he sits down and dines. And I make him a smoothie, but I don't bring this. Next time, I am going to bring this, and I'm going to give it to him. He's like 90, I think he's like 96 years old, and what I do is I put cantaloupe and honeydew, and I put uh, strawberries and bananas. But then I put milk because he is a milk lover. He drinks milk every sitting, like every meal. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, he always has a cup of milk. So I'll put that, and he drinks a smoothie all the way. Like he wants a second one. So I feel like if I can make one at work for him during lunch, I can give him one in dinner, but um, my own from home. But they do have fruits at work. So I'm gonna just blend. See that? So it is a smoothie. And then I'm gonna get some ice. So I kind of like to use the blend first, then the smoothie, and then I'm gonna do this is a low, this is a low, and this is a high when it's up. But I feel like when I need the blades to kind of cut my ice, I kind of play with the buttons because this blade is not a very it's like a different kind of blade. Maybe one day I'll show you guys next time. So I'm just getting my little ice cubes here. I don't want to just insert it while I'm having it blended because it's going to pop out, like splash out. I said pop out. Okay. So I might want like 4 in here because this is a lot. So I might just save half of this for the patient tomorrow. I'll give him half, or if I'll just bring it all today at work. Okay, so I see a little bit of the ice kind of pieces. So I guess that was really fast for it to blend because usually sometimes it'll make like a like you can hear the ice crushing and stuff like that. Oh yes, so pineapple too, but Pineapple is like, you know, summertime type stuff, but I haven't been really going to the grocery stores. But yes, you are right, James. Yes. So I just used little four. You at this amount, because it's a little bit more than half. I could put 5 cubes. It makes it a whole lot, I mean, better because it's gonna be like in the 90s inland. It said, so inland is gonna be 90s today. Let me show you guys some. Um, I had this in my freezer for a while. It's cooked crawfish. So you guys see it? Cooked crawfish. See it? It's only $5.06. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to use this for something. It's either gonna be a uh, how do you say? So they do have some crawfish like toast, like crawfish. I don't know if it's called crawfish toast, but so it's like a piece of bread, and then you spread in some like spinach that's mixed in with mayo, garlic, and stuff, like a lot of garlic, and I forget what kind of like spread. I think it's mayonnaise and then the spinach. So you mix that in with the crawfish meat, and then you make a crawfish toast. Um, I made it before, long back time in like 2023. I did it on one live, so I'm gonna have to go look for that live. And when I do make that, it's not going to be with the head on, because at Walmart they have the one with the bag that has the crawfish meat inside. But they do cost a little pricey, so that's only when I do crave for my crawfish, something like that, when you're making those kind of like you know, recipes and stuff like that, because you know, summertime crawfish, seafood, fried fish, a lot of fried fish. Um, you know, pineapples and stuff like that, like what you just said, James. So I'm gonna clean up over here. There you go now. Okay. I'll go. I'm going to work soon. Okay.
Okay.
So, Kaya, do you have medicine?
Yeah, I have to.
What kind?
Advil.
You don't want to bring the You don't want to bring the one that I have.
Well,
The
okay.
Okay.
But I took some already.
Let me see. Let me. Is it just get that bottle, the Advil bottle? Is that the one?
No. I have
How many do you have? You have enough?
I have 2. Because I was supposed to take it like every 6 hours anyway.
Okay.
So I just take it.
You want some just in case? This one is 200. Just in case it gets cold. Okay?
I love you. I love you.
You want water?
Well, it's okay. I have some.
Okay. Let's go out. And she gotta go stop by over her her little community college and go pick up some type of papers, you know, to show like proof and stuff. So I'm gonna put my little frozen stuff away. So when I said that my daughter was still, how do you say, she was still in, she was still offered in a, what is that called? Like university or college or whatever, but, and they granted her a good, nice amount of tuition that was free. So what she did at the community was just a little something to put on top of something where she wanted to do extra shit. So yeah, it's kind of like you going to school two times, 2 in 1. Let's just call it 2 in 1. You know, 2 in 1. You know what I'm saying? You understand? It's more like she's doing it like that. So I'm gonna just put my little, finish my little water. I don't like the lighting inside the kitchen and stuff because it's so bright outside. This is my little water here, whatever you want to call it. I never put sink water. I always put water bottles inside here. Okay. So this is my smoothie. Go grab my cup. Put my powder away. So we're not using the little Valentine's Day little cup, $1, you know, $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. I use this kind of like as a throwaway kind of cup because you can just kind of like throw these things away. But it does help with the straw situation because this is not just like one of those straws that just kind of will kind of fall into. It's like the ones that lock in and then it'll stay in there. And then when it'll do that. You know what I'm saying? So we are using my Starbucks. I kind of did a little custom to my gold little thermos. Yes. So basically this was like a twist kind of lid, but it broke right here. So I said, okay, there's a little hole right there. So how about not we put a little cute little plastic straw and make it as my smoothie. Because this is supposed to be like an iced coffee kind of thermos because it's Starbucks, right? Or it could be like one of those fruit, how do you say it? Them little fruit blend drinks at Starbucks. And so I'm gonna start getting going now because she left already. I was kind of waiting for her to kind of like step out because she is really sick and I do need to like sanitize the room real fast. Like I need to spray up and down that motherfucker. You understand? All right. So this gives me, it gives me that much. Okay, you guys see how nice and green and icy because it's so icy. Because I'm so icy. All right. Oh, you guys. I'll probably get off. Just wanted to show you guys a little you guys see my little water heater? Because then now I really got to start using the bathroom. It's about that kind of type of number, you understand? I took a little sip of this and it's going to really make me kind of like thirst into this kind of thing. Let's get inside the room. Put you guys over there. So these ones, these bananas, see, these are Saba bananas. These are the ones that the lady made across me. These are brown. Okay, so sugar cane sugar. You put it in deep fried oil, and it'll turn brown. You dunk in that. It's called SABA. It's a different kind of. It's a pickled banana, or like it's a pear banana. It's called pear bananas in English. Um, I, oh my God, you guys. I don't know. Let me take you guys down floor. Oh, ooh, you guys see everything inside my room. See, so I had to keep the. So she's on the bed over here. You see, with all the toilet tissue and everything, water bottles and stuff like that. I'm over here on the floor. So, yeah, she's leaving tomorrow. No, actually, yeah, no, she's leaving tomorrow to go back to the Philippines. All right, so she's flying back. She stayed here. She came here on May, I think 2nd. She came here May 2nd. Oh no, actually no, she didn't. She came here April 28th or something like that. And then she stayed here for 2 nights, and then she stayed at her dude's house for like 2 nights, and then they went to Japan for 5 days. She came back yesterday, the night before yesterday, stayed in bed the whole day yesterday because she was just like her cold, like her throat, and she just kept a whole lot of phlegm. Like she said, she had mucus stuck, whatever. So I just kind of was giving her um a Robitussin. I was giving her that, and she just kept, she was getting better and better. And like this morning, she sounded a little bit better than how she was sounding when she first came in. So, yeah, just wanted to show you guys a little something when I was um and eating and stuff like that, just to kind of bring up getting ready to go to work. I don't know if you guys want to see me getting to work, or still do kind of not believe that I am in my job. But yeah, I had to not come on here for a little while, and I really do hate coming on here. I hate how I come on YouTube because it's not even like, it's really nothing like too, like, important or big or whatever. But I got my little toothbrush ready, my little Bluetooth. So that's kind of like handy sometimes when I kind of want to hear something else at work. I don't listen to music. I don't listen to music while I'm working because they don't like to have you on your Bluetooth and all that shit. But um I'm about to go upstairs and I'm about to get off of here. Just wanted to show you guys a little something that was me getting up and starting to kind of like move around inside my room, which I really couldn't because my daughter was here and she just stuffed up and put a whole lot of damn toilet tissue in the trash can right there, and she just blowing her nose all morning, and last night she just was coughing, and I had to open up the door because I can't afford to get sick. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole night I was stressing about how uh I don't want to catch her sick. I don't want to catch her what she got because I just came out of that in March. I lost 5 days and I don't want to lose any more other days. What's up, Coffee Cake? Oh, thank you for the cartwheels. No. But yeah, so I gotta get started getting to the bathroom and stuff like that. I was sleeping on the floor because my daughter, see all these lint bowls? Uh, she's on the bed and she's leaving tomorrow to go back to the Philippines. So this was just two nights on the floor. She's leaving tomorrow, so this is going to be my third night on the floor tonight once I get back home from work. Um, I never take off these lint balls. It's always because I be like tossing and turning and shit when I be wearing my sweats and sweaters and everything else. But um, so all the damn toilet tissue, all her shit, we gotta bring that out. Bring it out. I feel like even when she first came in here, I was sanitizing. It's a disinfectant spray, so it is kills 99.9 of germs, sanitizing in 10 minutes. So when she was in here, I was still spraying over here, spraying the fucking air and shit like that. Like when she said she was coming on May 7th, I was like, okay, once I entered, I was like, spray. No, I was like on my pillow where she was at and all this shit. Like, I was like, no, I'm not gonna wear a mask when she's up in here. Like, I have asthma. I was born like I'm not gonna say I was born with asthma, but I think I was, and not in a severe way. Like, I had bad asthma when I was a kid, so I could have asthma if I was to run a lot and do all kinds of exercising activity and stuff like that. Like, it probably that's why I kind of stopped smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? But even if so, you was to go back to smoking weed, like, you breathing the way how when you smoke could even overcome you having asthma, because I kind of overcame of me having my asthma. The mask is not going to bring it because that's suffocating my mouth. There's no air coming through my nose, and there's no, like, the same, I can't sleep with blankets over me. I don't know how people do that shit. Like my dad, I grew up with my dad doing that. My dad, like, I seen my dad do that when I was a kid, and he still does it. But I can't, like, I don't know why people like to do that. Maybe they just like to be in their own little dark, it looks dark and it's tight on their head, and I don't know. I tried doing it once and I fell asleep because maybe I was so sleepy that day, and I just end up kind of just having it. But I only had it over my head for like 30 minutes. It wasn't more like the whole, like I do it every time. Yes, so my window is open. That whole sliding door is open. Like when we were sleeping, that sliding door was open. A whole lot of wind was coming inside, so I felt good. I gave her my sweater, so she just wore that. You know what I'm saying? And then the window is open and stuff like that. Like I can't, like, this is that's why I was kind of stressed a little bit, like when she came and I didn't know she was sick. But me knowing that when she was sick, I said I didn't really think about COVID, but I was like, damn, she probably fucking is getting it through the airplane when she was flying, and then she just, catching something. I don't know what the fuck. And I don't like that shit. Her hands after each blowing on nose. She doesn't touch any of my shit. The only thing that she's gonna be touching is that door. She doesn't touch none of my shit. I'll probably just wipe down like the little cup that she did to uh drink out of, the Robitussin little cup. But other than that, she doesn't touch none of my shit. She only touches her clothes and her stuff. Right. I don't even use the same bathroom she does. And don't touch your face. Okay, well, let me just start spraying because you guys, I have to start getting ready, you guys. So I'm gonna get off of here, or if you guys want to stick with me, but I gotta start hiding my video. Um So we're running upstairs. I gotta go brush my teeth. I gotta go wash up. I gotta go do some type of number upstairs. You understand? So I'm gonna just hide my little video. We're gonna go upstairs right now. And this trash can is going outside. Like, don't worry, guys. Trust me. I am the sanitizing type person. That's why I didn't know how I did it, but I managed to, like, how do you say, like, I couldn't barely sleep because I was thinking about how I didn't want to get sick, you know? And that kind of stresses me out. Hold on, you guys. Bring you guys upstairs. I'll deal with that later. Coffee cake. Okay, I gotta go. I'll catch you later. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. So I might just get off of here too because I really want to catch me leaving at 11. So I'm just gonna brush my teeth. You know, my usual time. You guys already see the Lysol. You know. I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. Just a little quick, you know, a little something that I'm just doing in the morning. Making my smoothie, eating a little bit, trying to get back to, you know, my little Mondays, and then I might just think about picking up my paycheck down the street. But yes, James, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to my other job at 12, so I gotta get out of here by 11, so I have 30 minutes to get ready. So peace, thank you, James. I appreciate you, and catch me on Monday. I'll be back Monday. Peace to the streets.